Some Brainrots have been leaked to be buff and some have still to come. So in today's video, I will be personally, in my opinion, rating what Brainrots should be buffed and what ones should not be. And this is going to be a yapping video, so please get your snacks and your drinks and let's get started. So the first Brainrot I want to talk about is Centrusi Nakluchi. Now this Brainrot has 52,000 existing. And Sammy has the audacity to ask if they should buff it. Now, one day in the poll, during admin abuse, Sammy asked whether he should, buff Centrusi Nakluchi or Rhino Helicopterino. And of course, everyone chose Centrusi Nakluchi because everyone had it, because there was 52,000. But actually, he should have buffed the, Rhino Helicopterino instead, because it only has in the game. So let's get on to that one next. Next up is the Rhino Helicopterino. Anyways, as I mentioned like 10 seconds ago, this Brainrot only has 24,000 in the game. So this one, out of the Nakluchi and Rhino Helicopterino, the Rhino Helicopterino should definitely get buffed because it's way rarer and I've just not seen one before. But if Sammy ever did buff it, I'd say it should go for like 30 million to 35 million income per second. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Leave your opinion down in the comments below so that everyone else can see your opinion and see how you think. Anyways, back to the Rhino. So, the Rhino Helicopterino is not getting buffed because everyone chose the Nakluchi over the Rhino Helicopterino, which does not make sense at all. Anyways, in my opinion, I think that the Rhino Helicopterino should get buffed to at least $30 to $35 million income per second because it just has a really cool design, and I think personally it's the best design out of the entire craft machine. But again, that is only my opinion. Leave your opinion down in the comments below so that everyone else can know your opinion. Anyways, that thing should get buffed. It's the coolest looking thing in the craft machine. So, yeah. Anyways, the next Brainrot I'm going to be talking about is the Caramello Filterello. Anyways, this Brainrot has pretty much the exact same exist count as the Centrusi Nakluchi. So, personally, I do not think it should get buffed unless the Rhino Helicopterino is going to get buffed. Because that would just not be fair if the Centrusi Nakluchi and the Caramello Filterello get buffed if the Rhino Helicopterino does not. Because the Rhino Helicopterino has half the amount of the Centrusi Nakluchi and the Caramello Filterello. So basically, in my opinion, I think that the Caramello Filterello should not get buffed unless the Rhino Helicopterino does. By the way, I'm going to go pretty quick on these Brainrots because I want to give you guys an entertaining video and not a boring one. So, without further ado, let's get into the next Brainrot. So the next one I'm going to talk about is the Bruto Gialluto, and once again, this also has pretty much the exact same exist counts as the Centrusi Nakluchi and the Caramello Filterello. So I'm just going to quickly put up on the screen all the pictures of the Brainrots that have pretty much the exact same exist count as the Centrusi Nakluchi right now. So I have just realized that these pictures are a bit small, so you might not be able to see all the exist counts on the Brainrots, but hopefully you guys can. Anyways, next up we have the Bruto Gialluto. Now, the thing is, people rarely glaze this Brainrot because they actually think it's rare, even though it might not be as rare as they think, because it has nearly 50,000, which is around Centrusi Nakluchi. But anyways, now, you guys are probably wondering, but Jesus, 50,000 is not a lot. But just let me finish. Now, that post was updated over a month ago, so there's probably like, I'd say around 50 to 75,000 Bruto Giallutos, or possibly by any chance less. But that is my opinion on the Bruto Gialluto. But if Sammy were to buff it, he would buff it to probably 25 to around Fragola Lalalas income per second. Anyways, the next Brainrot I'm going to talk about is the Brainrot that you probably did not expect me to put up here, which is, yes, the La Casa Boo. Now, this was probably my favorite Halloween Brainrot, and no, not because it was the rarest in the Pumpkin Lucky block, but because, in my opinion, it had the coolest design apart from the Headless Horseman. It was really creative of Sammy to do that, but as you saw, there were only 30,000 on the planet. And they have also been going up in values a lot lately, so if you have some, good for you. So I wish Sammy would buff them because I feel like they deserve a buff. But if they were to get buffed, they should get buffed to around 150 to 225 million dollars a second. So yeah, that's my opinion on the La Casa Boo. I think it should get buffed because as you saw, there were only 30,000 on the planet Earth. Anyways, we are on to the next banger, which will be the Jelly Moby. Now, this one is crazy because it only has 4,000 in the world. But again, this was posted over a month ago, so there's probably like from 5,000 to 10,000 now, so it might lose value or possibly gain value. Just between me and you, hopefully gain value. Shh, don't tell anyone. Because if you do, I will find you and I will do unimaginable things if I find out that you told anyone. Now, anyways, that was my opinion on the La Casa Boo. Oh, wait, no, I mean the Jelly Moby. Shoot. Anyways, you guys tell me your opinions down below in the comments because I personally want to know what you think about the Jelly Moby. Because I'm pretty sure it is the rarest one on this list. And also mentioning that the Jelly Moby's original thing, the Capitano Moby, only does 160 mil base, and the Jelly Moby does 175 million base, and the Jelly Moby is way rarer. So the Jelly Moby should get buffed to like 200 or like possibly even 300 million. Yeah, but anyways, that was my opinion on the Jelly Moby. Once again, please tell me in the comments down below what you think, because I'm pretty sure that was the rarest one we had on the list here. Now there's one more Brainrot, the Calico Bros. Now this was posted over a month ago, so it could be way less rarer now. Yeah, but it could actually have 170 existing. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.